second city of Chicago. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Go ahead. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. Look at this defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinn Walker. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together.
Set. Yellow, 43, ready.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden.
7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Blue striker.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays, getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Here's Love.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready?
They go with Jacobs. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Now Love.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Slime this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling fan.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce a penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set. Fight. Putt.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You look at this defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
10 cycles. Black Ultra. Grill green. Slice blue. Ready.
Throwing. Love.
He finds his receiver, Watson.
On the ball.
2nd and 10.
Watson. No gain on the play. 2nd
Watch out
and
now.
10
50 shoot.
at the 36-yard line.
In motion left goes Watson.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On the ready. Sit. Leather. Set. Field. Green jack. 60 red.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Yellow. Let's go now. Blue strike. Blue 32.
In motion left goes Watson.
Ready.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And good covers there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to go up top again. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And his guys have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down.
Here we go. Set. Steal. Flat. Green jack. Claws red. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On fourth down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon,
and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And Holley clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
One thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Yellow, 22, smash, white, white. Needle blue. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
6, Madden.
They're going to try and throw. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's Tucker. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Here's Tua. And it's complete to Mitchell. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From the gun, it's Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
44. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready, team.
Now Tua. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, cover one. All right. Ready, team.
On the handoff, it's Achane. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Ready, team.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack,
And a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Green jack.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, blue. White. Fly blue. Steel, confused, yellow.
Love now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Strike.
A gain of 19 yards.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Drill green. Cut.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Smack, red, blue striker. Yellow, blue. Needle blue.
To the air again, Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Red, cycle. Black shot. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up.
And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. 58 yards, the distance covered on the punt return. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score our home team 27, visitors 7.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Love.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Fury, yellow. White. Slide through. 6. Mega. Steal. Black. Ready?
To throw again on second down. Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
50. Green. Rail. Yep. Drill. Green. Blaster. 6. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 10 black. Blaster. Smash. Red. Blue striker. Needle blue. Cut.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
45. White. Skew. Yellow. White. White.
Going back to Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Skew. Yellow. Blue. 32. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Okay, ready? Drill green. Here we go, set. Red, needle blue. Slide blue. Set.
Final play of the half, Love. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. White, red, claws red. Blaster, 6. Set.
Looking to throw. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Blue striker. Ready, ready.
They'll send Watson in motion right. They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Cover 38.
First down, Chicago.
Use yellow. Hey, red. Set.
Back to throw again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That went out wide and intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Two are going to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey! 20, TX.
Tua on fourth down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Let's go. 45, White.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Love wants to shift things around.
Blue blaster, 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready
The
up.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They'll try and throw for it here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Strike 2. Ready?
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Again, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Ready? Down. 52 Blue. Rail. Smash. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
Claws red. White. White. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing. Love. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Christian Watson.
25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here we go. Set.
Will line up for a
45.
two-point
White.
conversion.
Set. Go.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Visitors 13. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 58 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
36. Visitors 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Set. Hut. Blue 32.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Caught on the right side, Reed. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
38. Let's go. Hut.
On play action. Love to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
On the double.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
50, green. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Rolling to his left.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
The tight end in motion right.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Only a 3-yard loss there on the sack, but more importantly, it leads to a 4th and goal.
Matthew Wright on for the field goal.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, right?
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Ready. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll give this to a chance.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That is caught.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
And now Mitchell.
72 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score. Our home team 43. Visitors 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love steps away.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Black Old set.
Love, they go play action now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Drill green. Come on, set. Set.
Play action this time with Love. Open man, he's got Reed. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
On the double.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
45, wide, ready.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown! Jaden Reed, 33 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think we were leading by a healthy margin already. It actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, get set. 18.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love now. And a quick throw there is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
52 blue, black ultra.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
To the air again, Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Drill green. Red, 38. Set.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go ahead. Corner, long.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Lawson. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. And I guess he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Watch it, Oscar.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Trey Tucker.
He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset